Hi all, my name's Ollie, this is Simply Stitchy, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to quilt this quilt sandwich using a regular sized domestic sewing machine. Let's get into it, come on. Now this video is actually part of my Cheating with Quilting series. I'll pop a link in the description box below to the playlist for that one for you so that you can see the making of this quilt right from the start. This quilt is actually a quilt kit. It's Cat's Walk using Kitty the Cat fabrics by Susie B for Clothworks. And again, the link to the kit I bought to make this quilt I'll pop in the description box for you. Now obviously, because this is the Cheating with Quilting series, you'd expect me to tell you about a cheat that you can use so you don't have to quilt your huge quilt sandwich on a small domestic sewing machine. Well, there is one. You can use the services of a long arm quilter. A long arm quilter, as the name suggests, uses a long arm sewing machine to quilt large bed size quilts or large quilting projects. And what a long arm quilting machine is it's basically a sewing machine, only instead of feeding the fabric through this way, the foot faces this way, and there's like two handles there, and you steer the machine around the quilt and it gets pulled through like that. And you usually find long arm machines are on frames and the quilt is rolled up onto the frame and then unrolled as you get to different sections. Now, although that is the easiest way of quilting your quilt sandwich, it can work out a little bit pricey because obviously the services of a long arm quilter don't come cheap. And if you wanted to get your own long arm quilting machine, not only do you need the space because they're huge, but you also need the budget to be able to afford one because they are quite expensive to purchase. So if that's out of the question, if getting your quilt quilted by somebody else is just not in your budget, how can you do it on the sewing machine that you've got at home? The first thing that you're going to need to decide is how you're going to quilt it. There's two options. There's free motion quilting or there's quilting with a walking foot. And that's what I'm going to be doing with this quilt behind me. I'm going to be using the walking foot. Now the difference between using a walking foot and free motion quilting is free motion quilting allows you to do irregular swirls and circles and all of that kind of thing, whereas walking foot you can only stitch in a straight line. So let's see how I did the quilting on this quilt behind me, and I'll show you the steps that you need to take to be able to do yours too. hope you liked today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Why not go and check out some of the other videos that I've got on my channel using either these links coming up any minute now or the ones I'll pop in the description box for you. And why not subscribe to the channel and click the little bell, and that way you'll be notified by YouTube when I upload the next video in this series, which is when I'll show you how to put the binding around the outside and actually finish the quilt off. Whatever video you go and check out next, hope to see you back here for the next one. And in the meantime, whatever you're sewing it with, embrace your creativity and have fun. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.